And we are live. Hello everyone. Good evening for all your CET time zone people, or good morning for all you Asia people, or wherever you are. All a lame intro. Okay, another editing live stream. I do this every week, editing photos live. Yeah, let me know if you're watching and you are in the chat, so I don't feel lonely. So the thing is, I don't have any new photos to edit. I will edit some old photos that I haven't saved properly yet. For example, I have photos from 2024, from 2 events or 2 days. You might have seen them. Maybe I edited them in a stream, or maybe not. But I haven't properly saved them. So I'm going to work on photos that I have not properly archived yet. So no new photos. I was out yesterday, actually was giving a workshop, but I did not really take a lot of photos that day. Because of some specific reasons. No, because we mostly talked. We just talked and did not really take a lot of photos. So yeah, I'm going to edit some old photos. I used these photos in a Nikon ZF 1 year later review. Maybe you remember these photos here. Yeah, I have to see if I already marked them, and I have some other folders as well. These are already edited. So what I have to do is just select the ones I'm going to save. So yeah, basically I'm just going to mark them yellow for saving them, or yo, I'm not alone. Hi Marvin, hi Junichi, hi Dimitro, and Danny is here, Umareta, dropping by to say hi, leaving in a minute because Paris is in party mode. Why party mode? Because of the football thing? I saw your photos. Is there still party going on outside or what? Yeah, go and take photos. You won't miss anything here. Okay, I will start. And while I do that, I will also check the chat. So, seems like I already did some selecting here. This was in winter. This is when, okay, I totally forgot about this. I was looking for this photo, but I couldn't find it because I haven't saved it as a JPEG. Yeah, this one I was looking for that to include it in the presentation. Okay, so now I know where it is. Good. Huh? Why did I save this? It's way too dark. Okay, Elmar is here. No shooting yesterday. No shooting yesterday. Wie oft bist du mal live? Jeden Sonntag. Jeden Sonntag um 9 Uhr. 21 Uhr. Ja. Oh, hello Camille. I think that was your name. Yeah. Thomas, hello from upstate New York. Nice. We have people from Paris, from Germany, from New York. Ach so, regelmäßig oder? Ja, jeden Sonntag. Every Sunday. 9 p.m. Editing Photos. Jan ist hier. Jan und Film. Hallo. Endlich mal daran gedacht, dass du sonntags deinen Livestream hast. Ja. Danke fürs Vorbeigucken. Es ist heute nicht ganz so spannend, denn es gibt keine aktuellen Fotos. Ich sortiere Fotos vom letzten Jahr. Grüße aus Salzburg. Oh, okay. Grüße zurück nach Salzburg. Ja. This is a German live stream now. Nein. Okay. Nein, okay. Yeah. I'm also a little bit tired, to be honest. And I didn't feel motivated to do this stream. But I have to do this because this is what I do. No, I don't want to not do it just because I'm tired. Yeah, usually I come home and immediately do this process, or do it on Sunday, on a Sunday. But on this day I did not do it, so I have to do it now, which is not good, because now I don't remember all the photos, so I have to look at every photo. I will look at the chat after 3 more selections. I don't even remember half of the photos. Okay. So many photos. Okay, I'm going to check the chat. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, usually I remember names of people I interviewed, but also I am someone who forgets names quite a lot. So yeah, cool. Most people in the chat I have met personally, which is nice. Meine Freundin Andrea schaut auch zu, aber sie ist schon müde. Ich glaube, sie schläft gleich ein. Alles klar. Viele Grüße an Andrea und gute Nacht. Wenn du was zum Einschlafen brauchst, guckst du weiter. Ja, dieser Prozess ist jetzt auch nicht so spannend. Sorry, back to English. Yeah. I know a lot of people say that you should let photos, how do you say, to not look at photos immediately and wait a few months if you can, and then edit them. But I like to do it immediately after I've taken the photos. Because I'm not going to do anything with the photos, so just to not save all the photos from the day. What is this? I want to finish at least two folders, 2 more folders. because I think the photos are all edited. I just need to select the ones I want to keep. Oh. Hello, hello. Are you having tea in this stream too? Welcome back, Puffin Guy. I don't know your real name, but I remember Puffin Guy. I'm not having tea this time. I'm having just water. Plain, still water. Welche Kamera? Die sind alle von der ZF. You can see which camera I'm using on the top here. At the top it says Nikon ZF. This was when I was filming a video. So these photos are just nothing. Because I was talking to the camera. You can see David filming me. I don't need this source, but yeah. Oh wait, too many photos of nothing. Nein. If you want to talk about anything else, any other topic, feel free to suggest some topics. How did you like the last Street Life show? Our main discussion, the POV topic, and oversharing street photography. Shall we talk about that a bit more or something else? I think the last show was probably the best we did so far. And even though it was a little bit too long, but I was happy with it. Or we can brainstorm some topics for the next show. What could it be? Okay, sorry. Can you do a YouTube video of Ricoh GR versus Leica Q343? Would it be interesting? I could probably. Someone needs to give me his or her Q343. I don't have one. What would you be interested in? What do you want to see? Image quality? Well, what do you think is interesting? Why do you want to compare these two cameras? Because they are very different cameras. Yesterday, when I did, the guy who was doing the workshop with me, he had a Q3 43, and he only bought it because of the tilt screen. That's the only reason. And when I was in Oslo, someone also had this camera and had the Q3 43, and I tried it out, and it's fun. I would totally use one if I only can have one camera and then maybe travel a lot and need to be ready for any weather. Maybe would be a nice camera to have, but I have too many cameras, so can't justify it. Image quality, okay. Yeah, I can already give you an answer. The Q343 will have better image quality, so yeah, there's your answer. It's full frame, 60 megapixels, has a brighter lens. It's an APO lens, so very well corrected. Yo, Tommy, what's up? Greetings back to Oslo. It was great meeting you. And when are we going to see the video of the weekend? How about panoramic photography? Yeah, not really one of my interests at the moment, but I do take panoramas sometimes. But when I do, it's mostly because I don't have a wide enough lens, so I just stitch 2 or 3 images together, which oftentimes works very well. No. Yes, Choco Cyber Heart. These photos were all taken with a Leipoch lens 28 1.4. So Junichi asks, Samuel, did you change your style to take street photography lately? No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know if I changed my style. It's I cannot say. I can only say if I look back 3 or 4 years of photography, then I can say maybe, okay, it's different now. But I don't feel like I'm doing something different. What am I doing? Oh, I want to be done with this. I want to move on to the next folder. But I don't want to save so many raw files. That's why I'm selecting only a few. How do I clean my sensors, my gear? I don't clean my sensors. I mean, I go to events where free sensor cleaning is offered. Then I do it. I had my I had how to say? I got my sensors cleaned from all my Nikon cameras except the D850. Just maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, I cleaned all my sensors professionally. I still got a dust spot on the sensor later on my ZF. And then I use just a microfiber cloth and wet wipes for glasses from Zeiss. Yeah, I clean my camera sometimes, especially before I have a shoot. I like to clean my cameras, make sure all the lenses are clean. For street photography, not so much. Oh, wait. No. Oh, yeah. You see the building on the left here? This building? It's already gone. They are doing some construction work here, and it will get a completely, it will get a facelift basically. It will probably look more modern after this. So this is already old. This is already history. Do I need so many photos of these parrots? No. What camera does this boy here have? Cool, what is this? I like this one here. Everyone is looking at him. This is the central station, and this is it's all going to go away as well. They already removed the windows here, and there's a plan to have a completely new central station. Everything changes. This must be a different day. Okay, sorry. Back to the chat. Winch lens, Zypor 28 1.4, okay. for all the photos here, when you see 28, then it's always the Zeipoch 28. Nutzt du das Vogtländer 40mm 1.2 noch oder bist du eher mit der GR unterwegs? So Marvin asks if I still use my Voigtländer 40mm 1.2 or if I use my GR more. And the answer is I don't use the 1.2 a lot lately. I'm not using it at all. I use my GRs more. Because I don't need the 1.2, but in winter I like to use it, or when it's dark. So I will still use it, but at the moment I don't need it. It's not necessary. And yeah, I use my GR3X a lot, and it's too similar. Then video from Oslo Street Photog Festival is coming soon. Yeah, let me know. I will probably see it when everyone shares it. Hopefully you made me look cool. Not much noticeable vignetting. I used the 35 and it's more noticeable. I probably corrected it. I can check. Yeah. So for the 28, I always use the Viltrox 30mm 1.4 profile, and that gets rid of the vignetting and the distortion. It corrects distortion pretty well. Yeah, Hamburg doesn't need another World War to destroy their old buildings. They are doing it willingly and replacing everything with ugly buildings. Why is this in color? Okay, I think these ones are already selected, so maybe I don't need to do anymore. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Good. So now all the ones I selected, I will basically sort all my selected ones and then I'm going to save them. So for this process, I'm going to switch to the full screen. Okay, I need to save them as JPEGs first. Where was it? 24, Hamburg. Oh, I forgot which month. November. November. Okay, November. November, JPEG edited. Okay. Save. Finally, 160 images. Okay, back to the chat. Huh? Why do I hear myself? Oh, I had my stream playing in the background all the time, the whole time. Lens correcting in camera only works for lenses that native lenses mostly, or if the lens manufacturer has a profile. But with the Zeipoch lenses, there is no lens correction being done internally, so you have to do it in post. Did I just save? Okay, yeah. So now I'm going to save my photos into raw edited DNGs. And then I can finally delete the rest. And I have to save them in my cloud for November. Yeah, okay. What do you think of the Sony a7R5? I have no idea what it does, what it has. I can't say anything about this camera at all. Don't know what to say. It's probably good. I only know that the Sony a7R cameras are the high resolution cameras, right? Yeah. And the ones with S are more video focused. But I never had a Sony, so I don't know. Okay, still waiting for my files to be saved. But then I will open a new folder. And then we edit some more. And then I'm going to end the stream. Has dust... Oh, my favorite question. My favorite topic when it comes to GR. Wait, I will... I have to do something here and then I will get back to you, your question. Okay, because I have to save these photos into my cloud. Just want to make sure I don't forget it. Yeah, that was... Let me double check. That was 2024. Okay. Good. And save. Yeah, so the question is, has has dust ever been an issue for you with the GRs? No. And I don't know what the issue should be. Of course, I have seen dust on my sensor. Have you seen it in these photos? Oh no, these were all ZF photos. No, there were also GS3X photos. But you can't really see it unless you shoot the sky, and I never really noticed dust. When I notice dust, it's maybe one or maybe two dust spots. But it's an absolute non-issue for me. And I can understand why people are scared to use the GR because of dust. But to call it the dust issue or a dust problem, in my opinion, is a little bit exaggerated. I don't know anyone who has a real problem with dust. Like for me, a problem is when it ruins the photo and you have to do a lot of work to get rid of it, and you will see it in every photo, and it just becomes very annoying to use the camera because of too much dust on the sensor. But I've never met someone personally who wasn't able to use the camera and had dust on every photo. Because even on my Q2 or on the X100, you can also find dust sometimes, even though they are sealed. Of course, on the GRs, it will be easier to get dust in the sensor, but I think the dust removal feature does at least eliminate most of the dust, and the ones that stick, you see that, but it's never like, oh, I can't use the photo anymore, in my opinion, in my experience at least. So, and I often read comments like, oh, I would have bought a GR, but not until they solve the dust issue. Or someone on my last video wrote, I bought the GR, but I returned it immediately. I just can't, I just don't want to have a camera that will have dust on the sensor. And after reading lots of Reddit comments about it, I sold it. And then I asked him, so did you have a dust problem, or you just read about dust or people complaining about dust? And then he didn't say it, but he said just yes, which probably means he sold it and he probably didn't have had any dust on the sensor. But not saying it doesn't exist, but I think a lot of people are scared and it's a little bit exaggerated in my opinion. And I have used 6 or 7 GRs in my life. Put them in my pockets. I don't baby them. I throw them in my jacket pockets, pants pockets, in my sling bags. I use them in the rain. I don't use them at the beach. I'm a little scared, to be honest. At the beach, I don't use it. I bring a different camera. So, yeah, as long as you don't live in the rainforest or at the beach or in the desert, that should not be a problem. But I'm just a biased GR ambassador. I might just say this so that you buy the GR. Okay, time to open up a new folder. So what should I do next? Yeah, for sure this one. Let's start with the GR photos so that you can look for dust spots. This was during a derby event, and I haven't saved the JPEGs. I probably edited all the photos already. So, just waiting for Photoshop to open the files. GR is quite easy to open and clean. Okay, I have not tried that. Samuel, as a Ricoh ambassador, do you share some suggestions, thoughts, requests to Ricoh about the GR updates, functionality, features? Just want to know. Thanks. Yeah, of course, I try to give them feedback, and of course, I send them a mail with all my wishes. I know they read it. They think about it, but I'm just one of millions of people who give them feedback. So I don't know if they listen to me, or I hope they don't, because they know better what's good for the camera than me. Because I have my personal taste, and I probably would change the camera to fit me, but then it might not fit to someone else. And I know they think about the what is the user of the GR, what does the user of a GR really need, and not what does Samuel need. But yeah, I have sent them my wishes. Okay, here we are. So these are all GR3 photos, and let's look for dust, shall we? So usually it shows up here in the sky. So I don't see any. Okay. And if you do use clarity all the way or dehaze, then you start to see dust. Come on, let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, there's no dust. Okay. Maybe we can find another photo. Maybe here. This should have some dust. It's usually when you have a even surface, a clean surface, like a sky. Yeah. Oh no, we found dust. Oh no. Wait, can you see it? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's bad. I'm going to return my camera. Sorry, I'm not making fun of people who really have strong dust issues. But do you see it now? No? It's not really a problem for me. Here, this one I can see. This one is noticeable. But you can always stamp it out. Okay. On this day, I was using the negative film profile. But I'm going to do my my usual edit because they look too different from my other photos. So I will. Oh, I have to edit all these photos again then. Or maybe I leave them because I don't need to do anything with the photos. Maybe I leave them. And if I really need to do something, I can search for the raw file. Yeah. There's only one photo here that I like from this day, which I've also posted, which was this girl here, but it was not this frame. Or maybe I took it on my ZF then. Or does it come again later? Yeah, maybe I took it on my no, Z7 I was using. Oh, I'm too lazy. I think I'm just going to save all of them. Too lazy to make my selections. Okay, back to the chat. Let me find something to talk about. Yo, ciao Lorenzo. How are you doing? Nice emoji, or what is this? I've never seen this before. Hong Kong is late. Yeah, you're late, but you didn't miss too much. I don't have any new photos. I'm only editing old photos or making sure I save them properly. Jan is saying he used his GR at the beach a lot with a square hood, and he doesn't have any issues so far. The new GR4 camera looks bigger, longer, especially longer on the left side of the lens when viewed from above. Is that true? Longer GR? I don't know. So yeah, Rico has put a mock-up of the GR4 design or camera body. Of the whole camera basically. They put it. They're displaying it at the GR Space showroom in Tokyo. You can go there and see it in person. And I've seen some photos, and it looks like it's maybe slimmer, because there's a little gap between the shutter button and the edge of the top of the body, and on the GR4 there's almost no gap. It's after the shutter button, there's immediately the edge. So I think they made it slimmer, but I don't think they made it longer. And also, yeah, something with the grip is different. The way the front dial is positioned is also a little different. I'm so curious to see how these tiny changes make a difference or not. Yeah, we have to wait and see. You guys have to wait longer than me, but I still have to wait and be patient. Yeah, but it would be cool if I can use it in summer, then I can have a good idea how it works. Oh, David is in the chat. David, who was with me at that day. Yeah, I have two versions of the photo with the girl on the ground. I know you have a similar one. We have to go again, by the way. Not to this one, maybe, or this one is already over, I think. But we have to go to the Honarenban one in July. Yeah, maybe at least once we should go again. One time. And pay €35 for one ticket. I have to edit, but so many comments. Did someone say full frame GR? Yeah, some people said full frame GR and under my last GR4 video. Everything is fine, thanks. When are you coming back to Rome? As soon as I can. I really want to go back, because I'm pretty sure we have to reshoot our video. I have to talk to you about that, Lorenzo. I will go back. Yeah, I promise I will go back. We will make it happen because I have 2 missions I have to do in Rome. One is to work with you again and then do something cool. See Rome also a little bit more. And the other mission is to also meet another photographer who you also know, but it's not decided yet. But I don't know when, but I will be back. Rome is so much fun also to take photos in Rome. Maybe I bring the GR4 and then use it in Rome. And I will blindfold you when we meet, and you don't have to. You can't see it then. No, I don't know. I will because when I have to do some content around it, and maybe I will use that as an excuse to go to Rome. So find me there and steal my GR4 when you see me. Could the new GR4 have a full frame sensor? Hard to know based on what? No, forget it. Never. I mean, not never. Never say never, but I don't think, even if they could, they would not do it, or unless they would make a different camera, a new camera. But full frame is, I also don't want full frame. I don't want a small 28 full frame compact camera. There's no benefit other than low light. But for street or things like this, what you see here in Photoshop, as APS-C is much better because you have more in focus. You don't need to worry about your focus distance too much. Full frame, then I just use my big cameras. It's, yeah. I think I'm very lazy and I'm going to just save all of these photos. But I have to put them in different folders because one is from the Harbor Festival and one is from the Derby. Here, GS3 again. Let's check for dust. Let's check for dust. Make it extra easy for you to spot it. It's here. Oh no, but I like to edit my photos like this. Oh no. No, I don't. Yeah, and in photos like this, you never see it. You will never see it. Yeah, I am very lazy, so no, not going to select my keepers because ain't nobody got time for that. I'm now going to save the Derby ones first, and then the Harbor Festival ones. Where does it end? Here. Go all the way to the top. I also have Nikon files from this day, so we have to even do more saving. So I'm going to switch to this camera. I think after I'm done with this session, I mean these from this day, the photos from this day, then I will end the stream. So saving them as JPEGs first. What day was this? 2024 May, Hamburg, May. May. Hamburg, Mai. Spring Derby, JPEG, edited, boom. Okay. It's easier to have repairs done on the GR in Japan, question mark. My GR2 has the closed shutter on startup issue. I don't know. If you don't have a repair service near you, then maybe try it in Japan. But on the Ricoh Imaging website, there should be a page where you can find all the places that are repairing cameras. I'm lucky that we have in Germany, we have our repair shop is in Hamburg, so it's easy for me to send my camera there and they fix it. But yeah, just Google it, I guess. I don't really know where you should look for, but I don't know if it's easier in Japan. I was testing my GR versus my Canon R6 Mark II, and the Ricoh was clearer, sharper. So yeah, not ruling for full frame now. Okay. Yeah. Isn't the the R6 Mark II, I think, is also 24 megapixels, right? Yeah, sharper doesn't mean it's better, because my Nikon ZF is also softer than my GRs, but it has better dynamic range. You can raise the shadows more, and it's not super crazy sharp, but it looks more pleasing, because sometimes the GR files are too sharp. I always turn down the sharpness in post. Okay, let me concentrate here. I have to save these photos now as raw edited. Yeah. Oh, I can just save. Yeah, okay. So then I'm going to save the JPEGs into the cloud. May, Hamburg, May. I need to create a folder for that. Okay. Spring Derby 2024. Oh, not DNGs, JPEGs. Boom, okay. A repair shop in Poland can do it. I don't know if you're joking, Irma, but yeah, there will definitely be someone who can do it. I tried 2 of the repair shops in Paris, but they said they don't have parts anymore. Same for Germany, repair shop. Oh, for the GR2, you mean? Oh, that sucks. Then you will probably have more luck. You will have more luck in Japan. I didn't know that you can't get parts for it already. Well, it's over 10 years now since the GF2 and 1 came out. You have any sepia preset packs coming? No. Do you want sepia presets? So, okay, now I'm saving the harbor birthday photos. So, save them as, yeah, let's save them into my cloud first. Hamburg Hafengeburtstag, Mai Hafengeburtstag. Of course I saved them already in my cloud. But why? Okay. Then I will save them anyways one more time. So, boom. Okay. Good, good, good. Yeah, waiting for my files to save. Oh, GR4, can't show it yet. Sorry, leaked GR4 during Samuel's live stream. No, this is my GS3X. Yeah, but they made this space here slimmer. I don't know if you see it. Right above the shutter button. And I think there's more space here with the GR4 here. A little bit more space. And also this shape of the grip, I think it's a little bit different on the GR4. It looks like it's more round. It's like here's a little bit more. I don't know. I'm still hoping for a bigger battery maybe, but I would be okay if they improve something else instead, but we will see. Yeah. I'm just looking at the back where the battery is in the camera, and they could not really fit in a bigger battery if it's the same size, because then they would have to make the grip bigger. Maybe it's going to be a slimmer battery but wider. Wait, does that make sense? Okay, but without the SD card slot, they could probably fit in a bigger battery. And I'm so curious. Oh, okay, my photos are saved. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, one more time. I have to save them into my hard drive. Hamburg, May, Aufhänger, Geburtstag. Okay. How's my shutter count on my GS3X? I think I can check it out. Oh, wait, the total shutter count of my GS3X is 26,658. That's okay, I guess. On my GS3, my first GS3, which my brother is using at the moment, when I got the first GS3 in May or February 2019, at the end of the year my shutter count was over 90,000, which is crazy, but I used it a lot. Yeah, the GS3X, I started to use it more. Maybe 1 year after it came out, I really started to use it a lot, or more than the GS3. Yeah, first I was still using the GS3 more because I was used to it. But now I like the X way more, actually. Okay, I'm done. Now let's open the Nikon files and do the same thing again. Oh, no, what am I doing? Oh, wait, this is hard to do. Okay. I can't multitask. You have to wait for me. So, okay, drag and drop. Now opening photos in Photoshop. No, I don't think they're going to use the old battery from the GR1 and 2. It's probably not good enough. Ricoh made a great GR28M mount lens. Oh yeah, and they also made the GXR. Isn't it time for a GR with interchangeable lenses so we could clean the sensor? That's also one of the... Huh? Sorry, I'm getting error messages. One photo couldn't be opened because Photoshop doesn't recognize the type of file. Oh, please don't tell me the files are corrupt. Huh? Okay, but the rest is going to load. We will see. I also told Ricoh that it would be good to have like a GR Pro maybe that has interchangeable lenses, small lenses that just make like a 28 and a 40. You know, the GS3 and the GS3X lens, and then you can switch. So you only buy the lenses and then you can keep upgrading the model maybe over the years, the body. But then make it a little bigger, and then they could maybe weather seal it if it's bigger. So maybe like the X100, you know, this kind of size. That would be cool. It would be a different camera, but I would totally use one. Yeah. But I would still prefer if they would keep it APS-C. And then maybe add a flip screen, viewfinder maybe, but yeah, if it's bigger, they could probably do it, but it should be I don't know. I have to check which photos here I couldn't open because, okay, these ones. Yeah, but why? Oh. Okay, I have to check it later. So yeah, back to Photoshop. Now we're looking at Z7 files. And yeah, again, I'm too lazy. I'm not going to select the keepers. I'm just going to save all of them. What's this? I want to see if I have... Did I take it on my Zs? Oh. No. Hä? Hä? I have another version of this girl, but it hasn't shown. Where is it? Okay, no, I have to save these photos first. Too lazy to edit them, so going to what should I do? Here. Wow, amazing photo. Yeah, okay. We're already done. Sorry, there's nothing to see because I'm lazy. It's too much. So, save them as JPEGs. Spring Derby, JPEG edited. Boom. Pomk Oliver, hey zurück, or hey back, I don't know what language you speak. What? I can really hear the tapping on microphone stand sound. Yeah? Maybe a Ricoh or Pentax with micro four third sensor. The OM lenses are tiny and lightweight. I don't think Ricoh will make a camera with OM lens mount, and they also don't need to make. I mean, they can probably make the GR lens for an APS-C camera, and it will still be very compact. Because even the full frame GR lens that they made for M mount is super small. Okay, there's no autofocus, so it has to be bigger then, but as long as the lens is not as big as the Q, it should be fine. Oh, my computer is slow. Okay, I have to look for. Yeah, I had one photo that I didn't see. And what is this? Huh? Super concentrated right now because I'm looking for a specific photo, which is important because it's my favorite photo from this day, but I cannot find it anymore. What do you think of the rebranded Panasonic Leica cameras? Is it just a red dot or is the color science really better in your opinion? Example, Leica C Type 112. I have no experience with any small Leica camera. The Deluxe 8, or what is the current one? That at least looks like a mini Q. And I'm sure the colors will be different, but they will be simpler to use probably. Simpler menu. They look better. But I don't know if I would use one. They should have continued the Leica CL and made more versions of that camera. Oh man, I'm so tired. My eyes just feel so heavy now. I have to do more saving here. Now I'm going to save the harbor. Maybe if you want to see them, I can scroll a bit around so that you at least see some photos. So I just saved all the Derby photos. But at the same day, I also went to the harbor. Oh, this is not safe to show. Yeah, these photos are in black and white. Okay. That's strange. I remember editing them in color. Oh, I recently edited them in black and white because I wanted to gather all my harbor photos. Shit. Oh no. I don't have the time to do this. I will just I will just save them how they are. Oh man, there's so many also. No, I don't have time for it. So start from here to here. Okay. I forgot to save them into my cloud. Yeah, when I live stream, I forget to properly save my photos, or I forget to save a copy to my cloud because I'm not concentrated. So these are what? Ah, yeah, JPEG. Okay. Back to the chat. Hi from Kuwait. Oh, okay, cool. Hi, back to you. Designed by Audi. Audi? You mean the Leica C Type 112? I have to Google it. I don't know how it looks. It looks like no, I don't know, the Panasonic equivalent. Yeah, sorry for this for the today's stream. It's not very interesting because I don't have the power, the energy to sit here and select my keepers, and I just realized that all my photos are in black and white. They should be in color. Maybe next time I edit them in color, but it's not important at the moment. Can always edit the photos when I do something with it, with them. So next time I should have more photos, because yesterday I went out and I did a workshop, and but we didn't really take photos. We just talked mostly, which is okay because that's what he wanted. But next weekend I will do my first group workshop in Hamburg, and there will be a lot of photography happening. I know that's for sure. So I will share photos from that next Sunday. Yeah. Which cloud service do I use? I use pCloud. It's linked in my description. I think it's an affiliate link. Probably. Because I wanted to promote them. I decided to use pCloud because they let you choose between a EU Europe-based server or US-based server. And most cloud services, they have the servers in the US. But if you operate from within the EU, it's better to have the server also in the EU, just for data protection reasons. I think even under the, what's it called again, the DPG something, the EU data protection law. I forgot the numbers, the letters. You are required to save the data in Europe and not in another country. Yeah, and if, let's say, America and Europe is in a war with each other, then my files are still safe as long as the US is not attacking the servers in Europe. But I couldn't find any other cloud service, cloud storage provider that offered that option. Also, I bought a lifetime plan, so I have, how much do I have? I have 5 terabytes. Yeah, 5 terabytes cloud storage. And so far I've only used a little over 1 terabyte. Because I only save JPEGs and not the RAWs. But yeah, I use the app a lot to also back up my iPhone photos automatically to the cloud, and then I can delete them from my phone. So that's all very helpful. Yeah, okay. I think we are going to end the stream here, and then after that I have to search for some photos that are missing somehow and get my shit together here. But I can't really do it while streaming. I can't concentrate. So Proton Drive is also good. Yeah, I think they started later. I use Proton Mail for my private emails. I also have a Proton. I use Proton VPN. I haven't looked into Proton Drive, but they should also be fine. Yo, John Mac, what's up? I joined late. Good to see you, Samir. For cloud, I use Backblaze. Yeah, Backblaze is very popular because it has unlimited storage, right? If you subscribe, you have unlimited storage, and a lot of people who want to back up video use it. But there was one downside that I didn't like. I forgot what it was. What about using RAID? Yeah, of course I use RAID. I use RAID, what is it, 0 probably, or 1? The one that mirrors another drive. I have four hard drives in an enclosure, not a NAS. It's just an enclosure for hard drives. So I have 4 drives. 2 of them are my working drives. They're mirrored, of course. And then I manually do every day 10 a.m. The whole RAID drive is copied to another drive. And then I have one more drive, which is a copy from the archive, which sits in the closet. So if I want to access some old files, I have one archive drive, which is also always running. But it's okay if it breaks because I have backups in the closet. And I use on Mac, it's called Carbon Copy Cloner or something like that. Yeah, Carbon Copy Cloner, I think. And it does a manual backup of my RAID. So my working drives get a manual backup to one drive. So I have three drives with the same files, but I only work from 2 drives. So if one drive fails in my RAID, I have to replace the other one. But even if the second one also fails during this process, I still have my third backup drive, which is not in this RAID configuration. And I think this is a pretty safe system, and I manually copy important files into my cloud. So I should be good. And I also do create a backup every year of my current work drive, and then I bring it to my mother's apartment and put it in her closet. Just in case, my house burns down. Knock on wood. So that I have a copy of my archive somewhere else. So she has all my important files up until 2025, basically. So yeah. Exactly. You should always have at least one drive in another location. Oh no, this is not a fun question. What if you lost all your photos? Would you continue to do photography or feel too sad for a while? Or I don't want to imagine how it will feel, because I lost of course, I have lost files in the past because I was not careful. I OneDrive failed on me when I was taking photography more seriously, and I had some of the files backed up somewhere else, but still a lot of important files were gone forever, and it hurts so much. It's so hard to recover from that. If something like what you say will happen, like all my files gone, well, at least they are on my website, the most important photos. But I would of course continue because I would not be demotivated. I would not stop because of it. I would probably be motivated to work on something new. But it would suck. It would really suck. But safety is never guaranteed. I mean, file safety and you will eventually lose your files. They will never stay digital forever. So even in my cloud, I have experienced some data rotting. Like very occasionally, I find an old file and it doesn't work anymore. That's very concerning because I use a virtual drive on with my cloud with the cloud server, and maybe because of some writing issues something happened. So it's best to do something with the work, create a book, then it's out, it's on paper. Multiple people have it. Best case scenario. Oh no, Ahmad is saying I lost all my photos from 2011 to 2017. It's like 5,000 photos. That is, yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry for that. That is the word. This is the nightmare, losing photos. Especially from 6 years. 6 years worth of photos is too much. Okay, guys, it's getting a little bit too late to keep this stream going. I have to do some more work, but thanks for hanging out with me. And next Sunday, I'm probably going to edit some photos again. And if you want to rewatch all the editing streams, they are unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you see it and who you are, available for patrons and members. So yeah, these streams are only live for the public and not for everyone else. Oh no, but the replays are not available for everyone else because I share a lot of things that I don't want to be accessible to everyone, because I basically share all my photos that I'm taking. Yeah, and sometimes I show photos that are maybe not so good for publishing. So yeah, so catch me live again next Sunday, or rewatch this stream later when I post it on the Patreons. So good night, good morning, wherever you are, and have a good start into your week. So, see you soon. Bye bye. And Jan is still here. Nice. Grüße zurück und habe eine schöne Woche. Have a good week, and Junichi, you as well. See you next week. And I want to say something Japanese, but my brain is too slow. Sorry. Next time. Bye bye.